Okay, so the collapse, the absolute downfall of G4 TV continues. It's like every day there's something happening. If you're following any of the former hosts on Twitter, it's just a smorgasbord of content here. So we're going to beat this dead horse just a teeny tiny tad bit longer because my God, I've been focusing on Frosk a little bit. It might feel like maybe I'm punching down, somebody when things aren't going right. They just lost their job. But we got to admit, her attitude, her insufferable ways, her unhinged rant of sexism in gaming was a big reason why G4 TV's newest reboot fell through. Let's be honest, nobody wants that woke bullshit in their gaming. But I'm going to go ahead and give her some props. She's not the only reason why G4 TV failed. It might seem like I was blaming her completely, but there's another individual that is almost as equally, if not more responsible. And yesterday, they had some Twitter shenanigans going on. This was amazing. Like, if you've ever seen a meltdown or a total decomposure of like any kind of individual's like mental like fucking tolerance for people, this was it yesterday. Adam Sessler basically was unhinged 110% yesterday on Twitter. It was fucking nuts. So we're gonna look at this article that basically sums it up. I was keeping an eye on the craziness on Twitter as well. You gotta love it. It's like a train wreck. You can't stop looking. But this article, which is boundingintocomics.com, wrote it and posted it. This is two-time former G4 host Adam Sessler has unhinged meltdown, threatens physical violence following network's second shutdown. So yeah, he was being bombarded with a lot of people because he did post some stuff about G4 TV, and people basically pointed fingers at him. They said, yo, homie, you were a big part of this failure as well. And he just fucking lost it. Like, completely lost it. He was threatening to fight people in real life. IRL. Like, he was like throwing mom jokes out. It was fucking ridiculous. So we're gonna fucking follow this article back up. And yeah, this is some pretty juicy stuff. So it says, in a completely adult response to reaping the negative effects of the own poisonous rhetoric he sowed, two-time former G4 host Adam Sessler has responded to the network's second shutdown by lashing out against critics and leveling childish insults against anyone who offers him a modicum of pushback. So yeah, this guy definitely is a life at the party. This is a guy that could definitely take criticism and, feedback and assume responsibility. It seems to be the cause. Frosk is the same exact way. She's not assuming any kind of responsibility in her role of the decline of the new G4 TV. So this goes on to say, shut down less than a year after its revival, G4 was laid to rest for a second time, October 16th. And you can see here's an actual screenshot from the Unhinged sexism and rant, sexism and gaming rant that Frost had. And you could look how uncomfortable Gerard just looks sitting right there. It almost looks like he's the SpongeBob meme. Like, hey, all right, I'm going to head out. So, yeah, that was the beginning of the downfall, I think. So here he goes. If you go down here, it talks about Sessler. He took to his personal Twitter account to wish his now former coworkers well in their future endeavors. So he posted a generic, message. The whole, want to send my best wishes to some of the best and most talented people I've ever worked. Please hit me up if there's some way I can help. You're all too awesome to not find your way. Big love. So, posting well wishes and stuff like that. And what looked like was a positive note. If this stupid ad on this fucking website would go the fuck away. What a horrible fucking website. I was trying to look at the tweet. But anyways, I'm sure we could open it up in a new image. Yeah, here we go. I'd rather just open the new image. Fucking unbelievable website design. So you can see right here, he looks like he had some well intentions here, some positive message going on, wishing well wishes to his former coworkers and stuff, offering a hand of help. But it didn't last long. This says, however, rather than leaving on that positive note and saving at least some face, Sessler, apparently unable to help himself, concluded his encouraging goodbye by poking the bear that is G-Force critic. So this guy couldn't leave well enough alone, like Johnny Lawrence and Karate Kid says. Having learned no lessons from his recent job loss regarding being careful what one wishes for, the former G4 host then puffed his chest. And to those misguided who need to send vitriol, go right ahead. I'll keep taking your hits like I have for 20 years. I'll still be here just caring about the good people who got jacked. So yeah, it's this fucking like defensive fucking vibe. Like this, like always on the fucking defense. Always fucking mad at the world and offended and just have to be divisive. That's attitude like this is why G4 TV has suffered throughout the years. This is why G4 TV is a shell of its former self, because you're attacking your fucking core audience, your main demographic that did nothing to you, that did nothing to receive that unhinged sexism and gaming rant from Frosk. Like, if you're insufferable, people are going to tune out 110%. Why do you think my channel doesn't get views? Just kidding. Anyways, now this goes on to say, to the surprise of absolutely no one, Sessler's sneering sign off drew a subsequent wave, red leather, yellow leather, I'm tongue twisted, wave of mockery from the network's critics, a wave he would meet with his own childish hissy fit. So, somebody right here, Robin Shu, and not the Liu Kang Robin Shu from Mortal Kombat, says, your inability to listen to any criticism, no matter how valid, for 20 years is staggering. And now Adam Sessler replied, your ability to listen to me without any regard for independent thought for 20 years is quite staggering too. So damn, he got the fucking fangs right out right there, right out the fucking gate. Like, he was like, fuck you. He ain't doing nobody's shit. And then some other person right here, employed Republican, says, I'm sure a washed up middle-aged man like you will be back on his feet in no time in this roaring economy created by the Democrat Party. Excited to see your next project. Good luck, sir. So, holy smokes, we're throwing the political insults out here now. But let's fucking be honest, all right? There's a subset of the population like Adam Sessler, like Frosk, that they're just insufferable because they always have to put some kind of like political commentary as to why they have failures, as to why stuff that they're involved with doesn't happen, whether it's sexism or the patriarchy and, you know what I mean, or the matriarchy, whatever the fuckarchy it is, or the fucking capitalism and fascism and bigotry. Like, there's always stupid fucking messages that these people have to fucking shove down your fucking throat. And when they don't get their way, they fucking throw a fit. So his response to this is, just ask your mom. I'm doing fine. Now, I'm a fucking aficionado of a good mom joke here or there. But this guy, after a while, just started replying, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, to everybody on Twitter. Like, a good mom joke here or there is good. But he just fucking went unhinged. Like, completely unhinged. And a lot of these messages on Twitter are deleted, but I'm glad that this article saved it. So Leonard Widduck says, got woke, it went broke, and he's 100% right. And he says, do you fuckwits have one writer who only knows one rhyme? Also, like a real adult, unlike your mom, I have multiple incomes. Go fuck a sheep again, you desperate Nazi. Fucking yikes, my dude. Holy crap. God. Oh, man. Like, this was just my entertainment all night. So you can see Mr. Nobody writes, oh, wow, so we're embracing stereotype and unironically using Nazi as an insult for people who disagree with us. Adam, while we're over here being adults, maybe we can also grow a thicker skin and not lower ourselves to your mom jokes. Just a thought. And Adam says, Your mom's got a thick skin. Now, I only know one other individual that I personally have seen clap back at people on Twitter in this fashion, and that's Billy from the Game Chasers. But he's not like doing it in a serious, unhinged meltdown manner. He's usually mostly just doing it to be a fucking troll. But Adam Sessler is fucking losing it, ladies and gentlemen. He has gone off the fucking deep end. Now, here's another fucking screenshot. Grown man resorting to your mom claps. This is how grown adults cope. And Adam Sessler says, I mean, I could consider funding a House candidate in your district that cuts off all federal funding, so you have to whore your daughters off to make ends meet while I drive by laughing. Or I could make fun of your mom. Wow. He threw this guy's, a complete stranger's daughters, saying he has to whore his daughters off to make ends meet because he's having a complete meltdown on Twitter because of the G4 closure. Like, how could anybody still want to associate with this guy? Like, holy fucking crap. This guy must be the life of the party. Must be the life of the party. Golden Boy says, don't worry, Adam. That guy ain't procreating. If they did, oof. And then he says, that's my worry. You can't unbacon your bits, honey. Says, I wonder if Adam Sessler is proud of his role in killing G4 TV within a year of it being brought back. Adam says, ask your mom. She's pretty proud of something. I mean, he just went nuts. Just went fucking nuts, dude. Like, seriously. So I had one hell of a therapy session, ran some math, and the novelty of when I started on ZDTV with a nascent internet, and I think I might have one of the longest records for consistent online hate. Not the most, nothing to be proud of, but humanity. So this guy doesn't see that his replies were the ones with the venom. This guy was the one with all the fucking negativity, just like Frost. They don't take accountability for their actions or anything that they fucking do. It's fucking nuts. It's knuckin' futs. So this does say, despite having seemingly come to summer sort of terms with his current situation thanks to his therapist following this tweet, Sessler then began turning his tough guy up act to 11. So he dialed it up a notch. He wasn't having anybody's shit. So take a look right here. On Twitter, this is from a Stephen H. He says, most grown men work out feelings on our own. You're just one of those that needs a little extra help. Pathetic. How's the job hunt? Giggles, right? And he goes, I have a feeling to bust your ass, but you're in Panama City, which is punishment enough. Truly the most disgusting place I've ever seen. First time I heard the word dark as code for black people. I thought they had an electricity problem at first. Fuck, he's going fucking personal. Attacking countries and shit. Keep in mind, this was a major host, a major part of G4 twice. Now, is you little bitch, all I got is people. I'm ready to turn the cap around my head. Let me know where you are. I actually came up when shit was hard. Plushy fucks like you just hide and yell. So now he's starting to fucking threaten. Big shout out tonight to those that run G4 for making my life more miserable than usual when I had barely been working for them in the first place. In for a penny, in for a pounding for your bullshit. So he definitely turned up the fucking... Yeah, I mean, like right here, this is basically just challenging the guy to a fucking fight. Let me know who you are. Like Jesus Christ, dude, it's not that fucking serious, Adam. Get a hold of yourself. You know, it's acts like this between him and Frost and just this fucking, like, entitled fucking whiny fucking SJW fucking woke nonsense as to why G4 TV has fucking failed. And that meltdown was something to fucking admire. I'm going to keep my eye on this because Jesus Christ. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. We're about to hit 85K for the fucking 5th or 6th time. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all.